What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Back with my post-fight thoughts on Anthony Crolla losing his title to Jorge Linares. He had a WBA title. The bout took place in the UK, in Manchester, England. I want to give my thoughts, kind of break down what I saw. Now, first of all, congrats to Jorge Linares. I thought he looked really good, and he showed separation to me, and that's what was the name of the game in this particular fight. Don't know if I expected maybe a little bit more. It was a fun fight. It was cool. It was cagey, scrappy, and both fighters were trying, so I'd like to see that. I think I expected maybe a tad bit more, but I think the right person won, which is very important to me, is making sure the right person won. I thought I was worried for a minute. Sometimes you get little shaky hometown decisions especially in the UK or just certain places. Texas, they're known for having shaky decisions, and I mean, you can get mad if you want, but that's what it is. I think Carl Froch versus Andre Durrell, I think that's the one that comes to mind. Well, I mean, that fight was pretty close, but bottom line is, if you're in hostile territory, you don't know what the judges are seeing. Sometimes I've heard telecast from SkySports or Box Nation, and they're going above and beyond with being biased for the UK fighter. You know what I mean? They want to support their own. They want to support their fellow countrymen. So it is what it is. So that was one worry I had, because in a gamey type of fight like this, sometimes scorecards and judges see different things. But I thought the scorecards were fair. 115 to 114, probably closer, a lot closer than what I had. 117 to 111, 115 to 113. So most importantly, the right person won. And to me, the biggest thing is Jorge Linares showed a gap in skill. He showed that he was the better boxer. His punches looked flashier. He worked behind the jab. He was just doing different things in there, like late in the fight, maybe round 10 or 11. He was Anthony Crolla's game, and he's coming forward and stuff, but he's too economical. He was like almost timid a bit to me. And being down in the fight, which he clearly was. Paulie Malignaggi was saying the same thing. And you guys can do whatever you want. You can listen to actual people that know what the fuck they're talking about, or you can listen to fat slobs. The fight wasn't even that close to me. You know what I mean? And different people score different things, but some people don't know shit about boxing. And what Jorge Linares was doing was he was putting it together a lot more, and he showed that separation of skill. A lot of people want to be wowed and impressed by somebody's heart. I mean, that's cool, but that's not going to win you the rounds. You know what I'm saying? Who's landing the better, more significant shots, combination punches, using a jab? Who looks like they're... I mean, again, it was a competitive fight, but Linares, he just looked way better. His combination punches. In that late round that I was talking about, Linares, as Crolla was coming forward, he landed a nasty counter uppercut. You know what I mean? Who lands a counter uppercut? Like, that's a hard punch to get off. So, to me, stuff like that shows a clear gap in skill if you're getting off the combination punches. So I don't see why certain people had this as like, oh, it was so close. Again, maybe people get influenced by the fighter they want to win, or the crowd. I mean, the fight's taking place in the UK. Of course, the crowd's going to go crazy anytime it looks like Anthony Crolla is doing anything. But I mean, it's just not what I seen. I seen a guy who was game, who showed heart, who wanted to win and keep his title and preserve that and keep that intact. But he was just being outmatched and outboxed, outclassed. The better punches were landed by Jorge Linares in enemy territory. So that's just really what I seen. Better jab, better boxing, his combination punches. And even if for people who had the fight close for whatever reason, that 12th round should have been, like all fights, a deciding round. Like, who's going to really try to take it away? And I thought Jorge Linares won the 12th round. You know what I mean? He was landing... Crolla was trying to come, and then he immediately would respond. You got to look at stuff like that. It's like when someone tries to get off with their shots and gets a little rise out of the crowd, and then the person that they're like, oh hell no, and then they immediately get back and retaliate. So they kind of steal your shine. Like, that's what happened in the 12th round. There were some moments where Crolla was pushing forward, crowd went like crazy because he landed like some body shots or whatever, and Jorge Linares ripped like a 6 to 8 punch combination. Like, nope, not that easy. You're not going to just win this round. And he was landing some good combination shots early. I think the early part of the fight is really what won it for me for Jorge Linares. Just, again, controlled the pace and dictated and threw more punches. I don't know the actual CompuBox numbers, but from what I've seen, the eye test, he was throwing more punches, more in control. Body work early. He was better with counter punching. So congrats to Jorge Linares, WBA champion. It was a cagey, scrappy fight. Let me know what you guys thought. A rematch wouldn't be bad, but there's also other options for Linares. Again, the biggest thing I have a concern with Linares' chin. I told you guys before, when he's on, he's on. When he's boxing beautifully. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, some of the most phenomenal techniques and like just the offshooting of these shots. He looks real good and real sharp. He lands sharp shit. My biggest concern is his willpower when he's in the trenches and his chin. You know what I mean? If you got an Antonio DeMarco who should be going away easy, but he's not going away easy, and he's still staring in front of you late in the fight. I mean, I've seen him kind of look like he's withered away and breaking down. But it was a tough fight. Both fighters at a point looked fatigued as hell to me. Like they were both just kind of gasping for breath and low on energy. But they both pushed through it like true fighters do and showed a tremendous amount of heart. So much respect to that. Shout out to the British fans and everybody that turned out. Let me know what you guys thought. Crolla versus Jorge Linares. Title fight, Jorge Linares and the new WBA. Drop in the comment section. Make sure you like my video as always. Hate, comment, and subscribe. Till next video is Ego signing off.